Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Spring Fever. As always, it is me, XFL Jim, joined by the man himself. It's the man, the myth, the legend, Erik, a.k.a. Uncle fucking Rico. What up, dude?
What's going on, dude? How you
doing?
Guess who's in Twitter jail?
You're in Twitter jail?
No idea why. No idea why.
So what is Twitter jail? I've never been.
I had to do through all this stuff to verify my account because they said I was
actually. You're right. I am. I got in Twitter jail twice. Once for applying to Darren Ravel, that I would hunt him down like the dog that he is, and that was harassment apparently. So I got put in Twitter jail for 24 hours for that. And then one time, when the XFL in 2020 canceled its season, I said I was going to end it all.
So I don't know. They said I was suspected fraud, and that happened this morning. Guess what I did on Monday? I muted Elon Musk because all this shit was coming up on my phone.
Oh, that's what you did, dude.
So I think it's because I muted Muskie.
Daddy Elon, you can't get on Daddy Elon's bad side, dude. He tweets so much.
I know, it's fucking dude. I don't fucking like Jesus Christ, dude. Fuck yeah.
I don't understand. I really don't understand how a man in any job position could tweet that much. But before we get into this show's main feature, I do have to say the presenting sponsor of Spring Fever, it is Royal Retros, your one-stop shop for the best merch in the game. From the Seattle Dragons down to the Tampa Bay Bandits, they have it overall at Royal Retros. When you go, use promo code Spring Fever, all one word, all caps, for 10% off at checkout. They got hoodies, they got hats, they probably have windbreakers, they got it all, they got shirts. Go to Royal Retros, use promo code Spring Fever, get that 10% off, and be looking nice and fresh for Christmas time. They make great gifts. So make sure you go. Get yourself something, get your honey something, get your family something. Erik, we got a nice show today. We're back talking CFL. We're talking Canadian football quarterbacks. We're also taking a look at the futures. I don't know if you have them pulled up, but I kind of want to surprise you with what the futures are.
Okay, give it on me.
Well, we'll get to that. We're gonna talk quarterbacks first, then we'll get to the futures.
Okay.
So we'll probably have to revisit this topic in a few months because free agency begins in February.
Yeah.
So here's the list of quarterbacks that are going to be free agents starting on February 11th. Let me just kind of gauge your opinion on them. Nick Arbuckle from the Argos, who was in after Chad Kelly got hurt. He won the Grey Cup, basically.
Yep.
McLeod Bethel-Thompson from Edmonton this season.
Yep.
What are we feeling so far on these guys? Blah?
Yeah.
Jake Mayer, Calgary.
Nothing.
Jeremiah Masoli.
Love him.
You fucking do. Matthew Schultz. Also, he played for Hamilton a little bit.
Yeah.
And was on Calgary recently. Chris Trevler. He's the backup right now for Winnipeg. He did get hurt this season. Was pretty good in relief of Collaros, though. Mm-hmm. Also, Cameron Dukes from Toronto, who played. It was him and Arbuckle splitting time early in the season when Chad Kelly was out with the suspension.
Okay. He's serviceable.
Dustin Crum.
Awful.
And then last, but very much not least, but maybe least in Uncle Rico's mind, free agency, the international man of mystery, Shea Patterson.
So, this is what I did. I wrote down who I think is going to be the starting quarterback next year.
Okay, I can tell you on most of these teams who is the starting quarterback next year. So let's start. Who do you have for Montreal?
Alexander.
Yep, it is Davis Alexander. I don't know if the if you're the Alouettes, do you try and keep Cody Fajardo?
I mean, if he'll come back, I think he's going to want to go somewhere where he can kind of. gonna run.
I think so too, because he had a lot of flashes this season where he looked really good. But I think the way Davis Alexander was playing, at 26, you want to kind of get that guy going.
Yeah.
Yes, he will be the starter. They also, both Dom Davis and Caleb Evans, who are on this squad, they're going to be free agents as well. So it's going to be an interesting situation in Montreal. For Ottawa,
Brown.
yeah, it's got to be. Dude, he looked so good at the end of the season.
Yep.
He looked so good. They got Tyree Adams as a backup, I believe. He tore his ACL, but I think he'll be kind of in the system. I wonder if Masoli stays as a backup.
So, I have him going someplace else.
Okay, you have to go someplace else. For the Argonauts.
So, this is what I put. Kelly, broken leg, going to be out for a while. I think they bring Arbuckle back.
Mm-hmm.
But I also think this is where Cody goes because I think there's going to be an opening to start the season for a starting quarterback.
So you get Nick Arbuckle probably coming back. So are you saying Cameron Dukes probably goes somewhere else then?
Yeah.
They also have Brian Scott, but Brian Scott's fine.
Yeah.
He's kind of just going to be a backup wherever he goes though. So you think Dukes goes somewhere else? They get Masoli.
No. Fajardo.
Oh, they get Fajardo for the Argos.
Yeah.
Okay. I'd like him there. He could probably take that job.
Yep.
For the Ticats.
Bo Levi.
It's got to be. Dude, he looked, crazy season.
Yeah.
He was not the reason this team did so poorly.
Correct.
Especially, he looked rough early on, but then got benched, then looked good. Erik, do you want to know who their backup is?
Shane Patterson.
No. That was for Saskatchewan last year. It's another former Big Ten quarterback, though. The Big Ten passing yards leader, Talia Tungavailoa.
Oh, Jesus.
He looked fine. He also does a lot of their short yardage stuff. He did that this last year. He can run. He's fine. He's fine as a backup, I think.
He's okay as a backup.
They got Taylor Powell too, who's pretty good. So I think they're fine. I think Hamilton's in a good quarterback position. Winnipeg.
Caleros coming back.
Yeah, I think until he retires, he's just there, right?
Yep.
I wonder if they keep Strevler as a backup. They also have Jake Dolegala, who's fine. I don't know if Strevler sticks around or if he can see he might see potential playing time somewhere else.
Maybe.
He's a dude that can he's a runner. He's a good runner. Saskatchewan.
I have Masoli and Bethel Thompson in a comp for this one.
Well, they did re-sign Trevor Harris to a 1-year deal.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they did re-sign
This is me
Harris.
going in blind. This is
that's fine. That's fine. That's a good analysis there. They signed Trevor Harris to a 1-year deal. However, Erik, when the season starts, he'll be 39 years old in the next season.
That's an old pup, dude.
That's an old quarterback. But he looked good when he was playing this last season. He looked good. But being as old as he did, he missed a big chunk of the season.
Mm-hmm.
Their backup right now is Shea Patterson.
Awful.
He was not awful. He was fine in relief. He looked like he was getting better. I think they probably keep him.
Awful.
But I would not be surprised if they get a legit backup behind him, because you know who is behind Shea Patterson?
Who's that?
Another Big Ten former quarterback. And another UFL former quarterback, or XFL in 2023, Jack Cohn.
That's who my guess was. Jackie boy.
They need. I think they stick with Shea Patterson. I think they end up keeping him. What about Calgary? I think everyone should know who Calgary is. Yeah, it's got to be Vernon Adams, dude. Yeah. Interesting backup though. Boy, XFL legend, PJ Walker.
He just needs to be done.
PJ's only 29.
Yeah, I thought he was going to be older, dude.
That's crazy, right?
Mm-mm.
That's crazy he's that young. They might. I don't know what they do. They have Jake Mayer still. They have other backups like Schultz. I obviously it's Vernon Adams. Like if he gets hurt, PJ might be able to be like something in relief. But it's Vernon Adams all day, and then Edmonton.
Oh, Edmonton Ford.
It's Ford. They signed a 3-year contract for him.
Yeah.
So now you got to figure out what's going to happen with Bethel Thompson.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Rough Riders.
Hey, let them fight for it. And then the BC Lions.
Oh, Rourke.
It's Rourke all day.
Yeah.
Backups are Chase Bryce and Garrett Schrader. So they might need to shore up the backup position here in BC. Who do you think has the strongest quarterback situation coming into 2025?
Jesus.
It might be fucking... it might be Calgary, dude.
Yeah, probably.
I remember talking about it like at the end of last season. Calgary had, if they can keep a lot of this roster, Calgary had dudes, but their quarterback play for most of the season was straight up garbage. So if Calgary can like do something here with Adams, they're going to be real dangerous.
Yeah.
Edmonton is like has a lot of potential, but this is the first full season of Trey Ford.
The Trey Ford experience.
Baba Sticky says, Calgary, good backups. Also true. They do. If they can keep them all. And now, Eric, we get to the futures. I want your guess. Who is the favorite going into 2025? What team is the favorite? Shortest odds.
Oh, Blue Bombers.
Nope. They're second.
Toronto.
There you go. Toronto Argonauts sitting at plus 275 to hoist the Grey Cup in 2025. Who's the longest shot?
Probably Edmonton.
Yes, Edmonton Elks at plus 2,200. So let me go through. I'll go longest to shortest. Just say yes or no on would you place a few shekels here on this team at this moment. This is like the earliest I've ever looked at futures because the season doesn't start until May 31st. So Edmonton at plus 2,200.
Yeah, I take that.
The Hamilton Tiger Cats plus 1,800.
No.
The Calgary Stampeders at 15-1.
Intriguing.
That was the perfect word for it, intriguing. I could see myself dabbling. The Ottawa Redblacks at 10-1.
Another intriguing team.
You're in love with this team.
Yeah.
The Saskatchewan Roughriders at plus 700.
Kind of feel that's a little low.
No. So what's going to happen? The way you bet Saskatchewan, it's the same thing every single year. They start hot. They have a dip in the middle. That's where you pick up on them. And then they'll rise back up for the playoffs and lose in the first or second round and not make the Grey Cup.
Mm-hmm.
BC at plus 650. No.
No.
I mean, with Rourke with like a full off season, I do trust them to be way better than they looked for a good chunk of 2024, but still shaky. That was still shaky grounds. And new coaching staff. Montreal at plus 400.
Too low.
It's a little low, but like out of all the low teams, for a good chunk of the season, they looked far and away the best team.
Yeah.
Winnipeg at plus 370. Toronto, as I said, at plus 275.
Too low.
Yeah, Baba's kind of chiming in here. Yeah, Vernon Adams is the man. Take Calgary while they're this low in the odds.
We're just going to roll with Vernon Adams, man. You know what I mean? Like, he was...
Before he gets hurt, he was on pace to easily get the MOP last year. Yeah, I'll take Calgary at plus 1,500 all day.
But, I mean, the thing is this, dude, is... When I word this. Sometimes stuff happens to these athletes, and they get pissed. So is he going to come out here like a bat on fire Because he's pissed.
I think so.
Because they chose Rourke over him.
Yeah, especially with how good he looked last season. I think he'll come out with a fire lit under him. I'm intrigued for Edmonton. I want to see what a full season of Trey Ford looks like.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see if Ottawa can kind of keep the momentum that they finished the season out with last year.
Yeah.
Winnipeg, again, like losing 3 Grey Cups in a row, you want to feel like, how do they bounce back again?
They played a lot of football, dude.
They played in 5 Grey Cups in a row, and they've lost the last 3.
It's a lot, dude.
It's a lot, right?
Yeah.
Montreal, I trust. So my favorite quarterback is Cody Fajardo. I'm just excited to see where he ends up. I want him to play. You know what, Cody? Come down to the UFL.
Come down to the UFO? UFL?
Yeah, come down to the UFL. Fuck it. Put him in Memphis. I don't think Cookus is coming back.
Cookus is gone?
No, I think he's like coaching somewhere.
Oh.
He's like a quarterback's coach somewhere, like some small school.
Okay.
You know who is back though? I'm not 100% sure, but I'm like 85% sure who's coming back is Perez.
Jeez, dude, you and your boy Perez, man.
Dude, I love that man. Love that man.
You and your boy Perez, dude.
He's good. I don't give a fuck. I feel like he would make a pretty good coach.
Perez?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
I think the way I've listened to so many interviews with him, he strikes me as a guy who'd be a good coach. So here's the bet I want to make, Eric, for 2025. We're going to do it right here. We're going to do the 25-25 bet. So we're going to look to the CFL, and you know what? The college football championship isn't until 2025. So we're gonna do a little bet here.
All right.
What's our college team? Which college team are we taking?
Which college team are
We're going to take Calgary. We're going to take Calgary for the CFL to win the Grey Cup in 2025. Which college team are we taking right now?
to win it this year?
This cup, like the championship, is technically in the year 2025. So yeah,
I'm Georgia, baby.
we're gonna roll Georgia at plus 450.
Give me those dogs.
Give me them dogs. And then for the NFL, we're gonna go full football 3-teamer. Who's our Super Bowl, Eric?
I'm wearing them right now, baby. Give me the Lions.
Oh, we're going with the Lions, baby. They're the favorite, plus 265.
I think I got my 12 plus 1,200. Just look at me, just touting my own.
If we go in that range, we could dabble on the Vikings.
No.
Okay, so Calgary's our big whale at plus 1,500. We got Georgia at plus 450, Lions at plus 265.
That's our whale.
It's a plus it's a 320 to 1 odd parlay.
I love it. I love it.
I'll throw $10 on it to win $3,000.
Love it. Love
Let's
it.
do it. That's the parlay. If these books weren't cowards, they would also offer a UFL line. Which, guess what? We still don't have a schedule yet.
How?
I think they have to finalize the deal and like the situation with all the venues and figure out what works when.
They not have places secured?
No, they have the places, but those places might have like other events that were scheduled in advance.
Yeah.
So they have to like work that way with the schedule.
Okay.
The venues are secured. It's just whether like it's the dates.
I got you.
Like where to do this home game versus that. Da 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 da. Like I think St. Louis gets an extra game this year because something is up with the I think the Houston venue.
Oh, so they have one less home game and
and St. Louis has an extra.
Okay.
That was like announced like weeks and weeks ago, but they don't have the full schedules out yet. They did release trading cards from last year.
Trading cards.
Yeah, we got some trading cards, some Topps cards. And also our boy, we're keeping an eye on it. We'll call it Danucci Watch. Ben Danucci's on a practice squad.
Who did he just sign with?
Who did he just sign? Did he sign with the Saints?
No. Yeah, it was maybe the
Yep,
Saints.
he just signed with the Saints.
Source himself. Did you see him tweet?
I did see that. So
Source myself.
Ben DiNucci watch. He is currently with the Saints. Maybe he's making an eye for the New Orleans Breakers when they come back.
Just stay there.
And then people are like, it's not going to happen this season, but people keep pulling Holtz to like college jobs.
I mean, honestly,
I think he has it made in the UFL personally.
if he hasn't left, I doubt he's leaving. Like, why?
Like, he's the guy in the UFL.
I mean,
Also, it looks like there is steam for Anthony Becht.
There is what?
Steam for Anthony Becht to like get a college job. He's trying to go in on a college job too.
Really?
Yep. Which, if he leaves, it sounds like they would be like either the OC or DC would currently just take over.
Jeff Garcia.
If they don't follow him.
Jeff Garcia.
Who is the current?
I thought Jeff Garcia was their OC.
Let's see. Let's check out their coaching staff. It's Bruce Gradkowski.
Oh, and sorry, another shitty quarterback from the late 90s. My bad. I got my shitty quarterback from the late 90s mixed up.
Their DC is Donnie Abraham.
Okay.
But yeah, there's like steam for Becht.
Okay.
So one of those guys probably takes over. I don't see any other like UFL guy taking over like a different job. Stoops.
Stoops.
I think Stoops is just having fun.
Stoops.
I can't wait till the season starts.
Stoops.
I cannot wait.
Stoopy.
Yeah, here was the steam that I saw. It was Schefter. It was a Schefter tweet. Former NFL tight end Anthony Becht, the current St. Louis Battlehawks head coach of the UFL, has interviewed. Oh, he interviewed for West Virginia.
Oh, okay.
Becht has also received
Virginia,
inquiries about coaching at the NFL level.
His kid goes there.
His kid's staying at Iowa State. That got confirmed.
Okay.
Rocco is staying at Iowa State. Bob is asking, thoughts on the possibility of Pete Carroll to the Bears?
No.
I feel like that would be an ultimate Bears move.
That's never going to happen because the McCaskies have this thing where Saturday you have to go to Saturday Night Mass with them. There's no way Pete's old ass is going to be staying up for Saturday Night Mass.
You don't think so?
No.
You don't think Pete Carroll could engage them in like conspiracy theory talk?
No, he's like going to be like, dude, I'm too old for this shit.
How old are the McCaskies?
McCaskies are old, dude.
Yeah, right?
They are fucking old.
I think it would be very funny if they hired him.
No. They're going to hire the Bucks OC. That's my prediction.
That's your prediction?
Yeah.
Erik, if we don't have futures, there's no future odds for it, but who's winning the UFL at this moment?
Oh my God. Detroit.
The Michigan Panthers?
Yeah.
I respect that. I'm taking a quick look at the roster moves to see if there's anything. Yeah, so through Upper Deck, the UFL trading cards. Not really anyone crazy like moving. Yeah, nothing huge.
Nothing huge.
It's interesting. It'll be interesting to see what happens with AJ McCarron.
Where do you think he goes?
It'd be funny if he went to Birmingham.
Why would that be funny?
Just because, like, Alabama to Alabama connection. I actually have him pegged to go to DC.
You think he's going to go to DC?
I think so. That's where I would have him pegged.
Okay.
Yeah, that's about it, dude. Congratulations to the CFL for having like a super fun off season. I'm excited. This is like quarterback movement's going to be crazy once it actually fully starts. Where is my boy though?
Who's your boy?
Taylor Cornelius. Where the fuck is Taylor Cornelius?
Where's your boy, Blue?
He just didn't play anywhere this last year.
Just hung it up.
Yeah, he was released by the Elks like January of last year. I need him back. I need Taylor Cornelius in the UFL.
You little Cornelius in your life?
Dude, the corn dog was my favorite. I still remember him in 2020 when he played for the Vipers. It was a great time. That's it, folks. That'll do it for this episode of Spring Fever. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. We love you. We appreciate you.
I thought we were gonna do a little.
What? What'd you want?
I thought don't we have the Japanese league?
Oh shit! Thank you,
Jeez.
Erik.
Jesus. Oh,
we have X League games this week, and Erik is the true ball knower here. Erik was on top of it, calling it out. We are in the semifinals of the Rice Bowl tournament, Erik. We have 2 games this week, one probably a blowout, one extremely good. Saturday at 3 p.m., so midnight our time here, Erik. Midnight on Friday. We have Obic versus Panasonic. Banger. Banger game. I got to give the W to Panasonic, though.
What team does our boy play for?
Panasonic.
I'll give it to Panasonic, too.
He plays for the Impulse.
I'll give it to him.
We're going to be rooting for Panasonic in this one. I will be streaming. Erik will probably be asleep.
Dude, I'll tell you what, Jim. I am struggling to stay. I am.
It's so hard to stay up now, right?
Dude, I sleep like shit, dude, man. Like, and there may have been a shooting like a block away from my house. Fucking, yeah, that kept me up last night. So I'm just
saying, like, I get done with work at like 4:30, 5 o'clock. It feels like it's 9 already.
Yeah, dude, you come home,
It's pitch blackout by the time I get home. It's pitch blackout by the time when I leave in the morning.
It's just a depressing time of the year, man.
I love it though. I love the darkness. I love it when it's like super dark. You think, Erik, how much would we have to pay you to spend a winter in that town in Alaska where it's like nothing but darkness for 4 weeks?
You couldn't pay me enough.
What about during the time of the season, like in the early summer when it's light out all the time?
No, never. Never. So before I get into this, so you and I obviously want to go to a UFL game.
Yeah, UFL and CFL.
So I'm looking at this. I'm on TripAdvisor right now, and I'm looking at TD Place. It looks like there's like an apartment building right next to the football stadium there.
Oh, sick.
Like, can you Airbnb one of those?
Oh, that would be something.
So I'm putting this in the chat. So that way, like, you can pull it up.
You're doing it in the private chat?
Yeah. So if
you think there's any shot we can make an X League game together?
Maybe.
Can I get Uncle Rico to fly to Tokyo?
Oh no, actually, God no.
What if we could stay with our boy BJ?
Oh God, doesn't he have like young kids?
Yeah, he's got a whole family, dude.
Yeah, there's no way, man. There's no way to want me running around those kids. But if you like go,
yeah, I'm seeing this. Can we stay there?
You know what I mean? Like, what is it? Like, if you go 1, 2, 3, 4, like picture 4.
Yeah, I see this giant looking building that's like right there.
Like, what is that? Can you imagine if we could just Airbnb there? We don't even fucking have to go to the game.
Does anyone know what this building is right here?
Like, what is that building?
I have no idea. Erik, will you or will you not watch Obic versus Panasonic?
What time is it?
It'll start at midnight.
That's a hard no, Jim.
And then Sunday we have Sekisu versus Fujitsu.
Fujitsu, right?
Yeah, Fujitsu all the fucking way. Let me see where Panasonic and Obic are playing. Where are they playing? Let me see if I can find a picture of it. Sick looking stadium if that's where they're playing. Let's NASCAR. Sup? It is. Erik, just in general, how you? Oh, they're playing at like a super sick looking stadium. Let me get directions. I'm gonna get directions to the Panasonic and from our address. So it's from our location. Let's see. Okay. 21 hours and 5 minutes, Erik. We can get there soon. It'll only cost $1,892.
I'm gonna say no. That's too much, man. That's too much.
Little much for you? A little too much for your blood? They're playing down at Osaka. They're playing down in Osaka. Hell yeah. I've never been.
That's a little too much for the kid, bro.
Erik, how much okay, so if say I hit like a big bet or I go crazy at the roulette table or the craps table one night, make a bunch of money, and offer to fly you out to Japan for a week.
Still no.
No, not for free even.
No. Too much, man.
Too much what?
Too much, dude. I get claustrophobic.
Too far?
Fuck it. Like if I was flying there, I'd be fine with it. But I don't trust people, Jim.
What if I could pay for first class?
No.
Not even free first class. Damn.
No, it's not my.
Damn, Uncle Rico. Okay, last bit for this stream for this show. Then, obviously, we're gonna roll. We're gonna root for Panasonic. We're gonna root for Fujitsu. That'd be a great championship game. What venue would you want to go to in the CFL? Like, which stadium would you want to go to?
I want to go to TD Place, dude.
You want to go to Ottawa?
Yeah. So I am literally on the map right now on Airbnb, and I cannot find anything.
It might just be a place to live. Just live on the field somehow. We will get back to you guys. We'll figure this out. That'll do it though for this episode of Spring Fever. Make sure you use promo code Royal Spring Fever, all one word, all caps at Royal Retros for 10% off. Best quarterback situation in the CFL. Erik, go quick.
Best quarterback situation.
Best quarterback situation in the CFL in 2025. Go.
Calgary.
I'm gonna go. Yeah, probably Calgary. It's just Vernon Adams is so fucking good. Maybe Hamilton.
Yeah.
Maybe Hamilton. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for listening. We appreciate it. We love you. NASCAR's going to Lions Bills this week.
Oh my God. I am jealous.
I'm very jealous.
Lions, but I decided not to at the last minute.
Damn shame. Thank you, boys. See you next time. Bye-bye.